Okay, next question, write down please. For any vector A, prove that A cross I whole square plus A cross J whole square plus A cross K whole square equal to twice of A square. A cross I whole square plus A cross J whole square plus A cross K whole square is twice of A square. We have to prove this question. So what we do in this case, we will start let A vector is A1I plus A2J plus A3K. This is vector A we have. And now we have to prove this result is twice of A square. So first we go for A cross I. A cross I means it will be I, J, K. A means A1, A2, A3. And then comes I count number 1, 0 and 0. Now when you solve it, what will come? I. 0 minus 0. Minus of J, leave this. So it will be 0 minus A3. And then comes out to be plus K. K अगर आप लिखेंगे तो it will be 0 minus of A2. So it will come out to be what? A3J minus A2K. This is A cross I. Then we come for A cross J. Again it is I, J, K, A1, A2, A3, and then 0, 1 and 0. Now when you solve it, what it will come? I. 0 minus A3. Then this is minus of J. 0 minus 0. And then comes out to be K. A1 minus 0. So when you solve it, what this will come? This will come out to be minus of A3 I cap. ये 0 हो गया. Plus of A1 K cap. Same way we go for A cross K. It will be I, J, K, A1, A2, A3, 0, 0, 1. And now when you solve it, I, it will be A2 minus 0. Then comes minus J, A1 minus 0, plus of K, 0 minus 0. So it will come out to be A2 I cap minus A1 J cap. Okay, now we will start with the left hand side of it. A cross I, yeah. Magnitude of A3 J cap minus A2 K cap का magnitude and then square. Then comes A cross J, yeah. minus of A3I plus A1K whole square. And then A cross K is A2I minus A1J square. Now, its magnitude, if I take, it will be root of A3 square plus A2 square ka whole square. This will come under root of again A3 square plus A1 square and then whole square. And next comes out to be under root of A2 square plus A1 square ka whole square. Now what this will become? A3 square plus A2 square plus A3 square plus A1 square plus A2 square plus A1 square. Now when you solve it, it will be twice A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square. And it is nothing but magnitude of A whole square. So I'll say twice magnitude A square. Hence good. Clear? So A cross I should be calculated, A cross J should be calculated, A cross K should be calculated. After that, simply modulus taken of that. So magnitude, when you are taking, you got under root and then squaring it, you will get this result. Next question, please. R vector equal to xi plus yj plus zk. R vector is xi plus yj plus zk. Then question is find value of R cross I cap dot R cross J plus x of plus xy. Please find this value. R cross I cap dot R cross J. Yes. R vector is xi plus yj plus zk. Find the value of R cross I cap dot R cross J cap and then plus xy. What this value should be, you should find out. So first find out R cross I, then R cross J. And then proceed the question. R cross I, when you take, it will be I, J, K. This will be X, Y, and Z. And I cap means 1, 0, and 0. Now when you solve it, it is I. 0 minus 0. Then comes minus J. 0 minus Z. And then comes K. So it will be X minus, X nahi aayega, 0. 0 minus Y. So what this will come? Z of J minus of KY. Then we go for R cross J. Then it comes out to be I, J, and K, X, Y, and Z. J है हमारा तो 0, 1 and 0. Then we should have R I cap, what it will be, 0 minus z, minus of j, 0 minus 0. Then comes k, x minus 0. So become minus of zi plus of xk. Now I'll put the value of this r, that is zj minus yk dot minus zi plus of xk plus of xy. Now when you solve it, what it will be? इसमें i नहीं है तो इसको आप 0i लिख सकते हैं, इसमें i है 0j लिख सकते हैं बीच में. And now if you take the dot product, if you remember, 0 into minus z, 0. Z into 0, it's 0. Minus y plus x, so it will be minus of xy. And this is already xy here. So minus xy plus xy, your result is coming 0. Next question, write down please. Find a unit vector. I think this was the last question we were doing. Now I'll do it again. Find a unit vector perpendicular to both the vectors I minus j I minus 2j, sorry, plus of 3k. This is one vector. Another vector b is I plus 2j minus k. I want a vector which is perpendicular to both, which is should be unit vector. तो unit तो हम बाद में निकाल सकते हैं, कोई problem नहीं है. First we should find out a vector which is perpendicular to both. अगर आपके पास दो वेक्टर दिए हैं and I want a vector perpendicular to it, it means I should calculate the cross product, because you have done that the cross product always give you a vector which is perpendicular to both or perpendicular to the plane containing A and B, and it will be either outward direction or inward direction, that is given by right-handed system and denoted by n cap. N cap is the unit vector of it. So whenever they say you find a vector perpendicular to both the vectors, दो वेक्टर दिए हैं, इन दोनों के परपेंडिकुलर एक तीसरा वेक्टर निकालना है. मुझे ये नहीं कह रहा कि एक वेक्टर है जो इसके परपेंडिकुलर है और इसके परपेंडिकुलर. No, he is saying you want a perpendicular which is perpendicular vector which is perpendicular to both, right? अगर ये आपस में परपेंडिकुलर होते हैं तब तो डॉट प्रोडक्ट 0 होता था, बट अब ये क्या कह रहा है? You want a vector which is perpendicular to, you want a new vector which is perpendicular to both. Perpendicular to both means perpendicular to the plane containing A and B. That means this is outward or it's inward. That means they are simply asking you cross product. And then whatever the cross product comes, it's unit vector because question asks unit vector. So to get a perpendicular vector to A and B, we find out what is A cross B first. A cross B will be I, J, K, 1, minus 2, 3, 1, 2 and minus 1. Sorry. Proceed now. Then it come out to be I. This will be 2 minus 6. Then comes out to be minus J. Minus 1 minus 3. Then comes out to be K. 2 plus 2. So what A cross B will come? Minus 4i plus of 4j plus of 4k. this is a vector which is perpendicular to both A and B. And we want a unit vector perpendicular to this. C vector is there. C vector is perpendicular to A and B. Now they are asking unit vector which is perpendicular to A and B. इसका मतलब इस वेक्टर का हमको यूनिट वेक्टर निकालना है. So what I do here, unit vector formula already you have done, vector divided by its magnitude. So what will come? Minus 4i plus of 4j plus 4k whole divided by under root 16 plus 16 plus 16. Then you can write minus, 4 can be taken common, left is minus I plus j plus k और नीचे आ गया आपका 4 under root 3. This 4 get cancel out, you got your answer. Next question is, find a unit vector perpendicular to each of the vector a plus b and a minus b. I want a vector which is perpendicular to this also and this also, where a vector is I plus j plus k. And vector b is I plus 2j plus 3. Do it please. Find a unit vector which is perpendicular to a plus b and a minus b. Find a unit vector which is perpendicular to a plus b and a minus b. So what I should do here? Yes. बोलो भाई.
सर a plus a minus b की वैल्यू निकालें.
Yes, पहले
फिर इन दोनों का
a minus b का क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट निकालेंगे, that will give a perpendicular vector, फिर उसका unit vector निकालेंगे, right? So first we go for a plus b. It has come out to be 2i plus thrice of j plus 4k. And here it is a minus b. 0i minus of j minus of 2k. And then we will find out the cross product of the two. So a plus b cross a minus b. बोलो इसका आंसर बोलो. हाँ भाई, सॉल्व करके बताओ क्या आ रहा है आंसर. Yes, please.
सर minus 2i plus 8j
plus 8j
8j
8j तो नहीं आ रहा. -4 ही तो आ रहा है, ये तो 0 हो गया. When you go for j, it will be -4 and then 0. तो -4 आएगा और j माइनस के साथ है तो प्लस हो गया. It will be plus of 4j. आगे
-2k
-2.
-2
Yes, -2k. Right? This is your cross product. Let this be taken as C vector. And then they are asking a unit vector of it. So C vector divided by its magnitude. Then what this will come out to be minus 2i plus 4 of j minus of 2k by under root. What it will be? 4 plus 16 plus 4. Denominator is 24. 24 है तो इसको आप क्या लिख सकते हैं? Twenty-four means 6 into 4, so it will come to root 6. That is your C cap. Next question, please. Find a vector of magnitude 9. Find a vector of magnitude 9 and perpendicular to both a 4i minus j plus 3k and second vector is minus 2i plus j minus of 2k. Find a vector of magnitude 9 which is perpendicular to A and B. Find a unit vector. Find a vector of magnitude 9 which is perpendicular to both the vectors. Please do it. Yes, please. Find a vector with magnitude 9 perpendicular to both. So how to do it? Yes. Shreya, how we do it? Bolo. बोलो बोलो कोई भी बोलो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
सर इसमें यूनिट वेक्टर फाइंड आउट करके वो इसके जो मैग्नीट्यूड 9 है उसका भी यूनिट वेक्टर होगा.
First we will find out a unit vector and then we will create a vector whose magnitude is 9 with this unit vector. First find out what is A cross B first. बोलो भाई A cross B आप लोग बोलो.
From minus I.
Twice I.
Minus I plus 2j plus 6k.
Yes, plus 2j plus
6k.
6k.
So हाँ 2k आएगा.
2k आएगा, right? This is a vector C I am taking, right? Then I find out unit vector of it. Unit vector, if you want, that is vector divided by its magnitude. So it come out to be minus I plus 2j plus 2k whole divided by under root 1 plus 4 plus 4. This is our C cap. Now I want a new vector D, which is what? Magnitude of D into D cap. Magnitude D जो आपको दिया हुआ है उस वेक्टर का वो दिया है 9. और इसकी डायरेक्शन कौन सी है? The whatever direction of C will be the direction of it. So C cap. So I write here 9. It will be minus I plus twice of J plus twice of K whole divided by, ये कितना आ रहा था? 4, 4, 8 and 1 9, so 3 I got. 3 3s are 9, cancel out, and then you will get your answer. Next question, please. Find a unit vector. Find a unit vector perpendicular to the plane of ABC. Perpendicular to the plane of ABC, where ABC are the points 3 minus 1, 2. B point is given as 1 minus 1 and minus 3. And C point is given as 4 minus 3 and 1. I want a vector which is perpendicular to ABC. Plane containing ABC. So what I should do here? Unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing ABC, that is a triangle ABC. Yes, how to do it? Yes, please, what we do? Yes, anyone? A vector perpendicular to both to the plane containing ABC. इस प्लेन के परपेंडिकुलर एक वेक्टर चाहिए, इसका मतलब क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट चाहिए, बट क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट निकले कैसे? उसके लिए दो वेक्टर चाहिए आपको कोई भी दो वेक्टर लिए जा सकते हैं. Let I take one vector is BA, another will take BC. BA और BC का अगर क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट लोगे तो ये एक वेक्टर परपेंडिकुलर टू बोथ आ जाएगा. The first thing what I should do, first find out what is BA vector. BA vector, how you calculate? Position of A minus position of B. A minus B. So 3 minus 1, it's 2i. Minus 1 plus 1, so it will be 0j. 2 minus 3, so ये हो गया plus of 5. This is BA vector. Then we go for BC vector. So C minus B, 4 minus 1, it will be 3i. Minus 3 plus 1, minus of 2j. 1 plus 3, that will be 4. So now we find out what is BA cross BC vector. What this will come? I, J, K, 2, 0, 5, 3, minus 2, 4. Please solve it now. I, 0 plus 10. Minus j, so leave this here, it will be 4 to the 8, minus of 15, and then comes out to be plus of k. ये छोड़ दिया, it will be minus 4 only. So what this will come out to be now? It will be 10i. And then minus of 7, so plus 7j, and then minus 4. And now you know how to get the unit vector. Please find out the unit vector of this, you will get your answer. Next question please. इसको complete कर लेना अपने आप. Next question right now please. Find the area of parallelogram. Find the area of parallelogram determined by the vectors I plus 2j plus 3k and 3i minus 2j plus k. These are the two vectors forming a parallelogram. You should find out what is the area of this parallelogram. Yes, how to do it?
The magnitude of A into B.
A cross B.
Cross B.
Yes. Area of parallelogram. We have already done area of parallelogram determined by two vectors A and B. ये vector A दे दिया आपको. This is B vector and it is constructing a parallelogram. So area of parallelogram, if you want, this will be magnitude of A cross B. So when you go for it, what it will come? First we find out A cross B. It will come I, J, K, 1, 2 and 3, 3 minus 2 and 1. बोलोगे क्या आएगा A cross B?
So 8i minus 8j minus 8k.
बोलो 8i
minus 8j minus 8k.
8k. इसका हमने मैग्नीट्यूड लिया. So we will get it under root of 8 square plus 8 square plus 8 square. So it will come 8 under root 3. और एरिया अगर कह रहा है तो स्क्वायर यूनिट लिख देना. So area of parallelogram we have calculated now. Simply A cross B and then square unit. One more thing, write down please. Find the area of the triangle. Find the area of triangle formed by these two vectors. Find the area of the triangle formed by these two vectors.
So we will take half of it.
Yes, simple question. Area of triangle will be half of A cross B. ये चीज तो हम निकाल चुके हैं. What कितना आ रहा था? ये 8 root 3 आ रहा था. By 2 कर दें. So it will come out to be 4 root 3 square unit. ये चीज आपको ध्यान रखना. Now one more thing. Sometimes what they say, they will not give the side of parallelogram. They will give a diagonals of a parallelogram, and then they will ask you find out area of a parallelogram. This is a parallelogram whose diagonals are known to us. This is the diagonal which will be we call as D1. Another diagonal is this, that is given D2. My question is find out what should be the area of this parallelogram. This is diagonal D1, first one, and this will be diagonal D2. This is D1 diagonal, this is D2 diagonal. My question is find out area of this parallelogram. So to get the area of parallelogram, what we do here, just check. We know that if the sides are known, I can get the area of parallelogram. So we should find out A and B in terms of D1 and D2, and then we proceed the question. Just check here. Let this vector is given as A vector. Okay. This vector is B vector. If this is B, then this is also B. This is A, then this is also A. These are parallelograms, so opposite sides. So अगर ये A है तो ये भी A होगा, ये B है तो ये भी B होगा. If I'll apply the triangle law in it, what will be the area of triangle law says? This vector and this vector are in same direction. This is in opposite direction. So what I should have, A plus B2 vector comes out to be B vector. Right or no? बोलो भाई clear है? This vector plus this vector gives third vector. From this, I should say D2 vector I got as B minus A. Okay, then I go for this triangle here. In this is A vector, this is B vector, and this is simply D1 vector. So we will say A vector plus B vector is D1 vector. Okay. Now if I take the cross product of these two, just check here. D1 cross D2. What it will come? A plus B cross B minus A. When you solve it, what it will come? A cross B here, minus of A cross A, plus of B cross B, and then minus of B cross A. If the vectors are parallel, their cross product has to be 0. If this is 0, this is 0. And if you write this as A cross B, it will become plus. So क्या change आएगा here? We will write this is A cross B plus A cross B is your D1 cross D2. Or I should say D1 cross D2 comes out to be what? Twice of A cross B. Or A cross B is coming what? Half of D1 cross D2. So when you go for area of parallelogram, what the formula says, it will be magnitude of A cross B. And what is your A cross B? It will be magnitude half of D1 cross D2. Magnitude में से half बाहर आ जाएगा, half D1 cross D2. So if the diagonals are given in the parallelogram, area will be A cross B की जगह आप formula use करेंगे half D1 cross D2. So if the diagonals of a parallelogram given, then the area of the parallelogram will be half D1 cross D2. If the sides are known, then we say simply magnitude of A cross B. But when diagonals are given, it will be half of D1 cross D2. So write down question please. Find the area of parallelogram. Find the area of parallelogram having diagonals 3i plus j minus 2k. And the second diagonal is I minus 3j plus of 4. Find what should be the area of this parallelogram. So area of parallelogram is directly known, half D1 cross D2 magnitude. So first find out D1 cross D2.